Welcome back to the channel, football fans. Today, we re-dive in deep into one of the most breathtaking matches of the season so far. Manchester City vs. Tottenham Hotspur. At the stage was set, the atmosphere was electric, and what unfolded was pure Premier League drama. Let's get right into the action. From the opening whistle, City looked like a team on a mission. The crowd was roaring, and the players responded. Just 3 minutes in, Kevin De Bruyne, looking sharp as ever, threaded a beautiful through ball for Erling Haaland. The Norwegian powerhouse took a touch, but a last-ditch tackle from Cristiano Romero snuffed out the early danger. Spurs were on notice. City kept coming. On the 7th minute, a slick passing move involving Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden ended with Foden cutting inside and unleashing a curling shot. It looked destined for the top corner, but Guglielmo Vicario in the Spurs goal was equal to it, tipping it over the bar with a spectacular fingertip save. The pressure was relentless. Every time Spurs tried to play out from the back, City's press, led by the tireless Julian Alvarez, forced them into errors. In the 12th minute, that pressure paid off. Rodri won the ball high up the pitch, found De Bruyne, who then played a quick 1-2 with Haaland. De Bruyne received the return pass on the edge of the box and, without hesitation, drilled a low, powerful shot into the bottom left corner. Vicario was rooted to the spot. 1-0 to Manchester City, and the Etihad erupted. It felt like the floodgates might open. For the next 10 minutes, it was all City. They were moving the ball with a speed and precision that was simply mesmerizing. Foden was dancing down the left wing. Silva was orchestrating from the middle, and Spurs were just chasing shadows. In the 23rd minute, it was almost to a corner whipped in by De Bruyne, found the head of Ruben Dias, whose powerful header crashed against the crossbar and bounced down. For a heart-stopping moment, it looked like it had crossed the line, but the referee waved play on, and goal line technology confirmed it was a matter of millimeters. Spurs had survived, but only Hoost. Just as it seemed City would run away with it, Tottenham showed the quality they possessed. In the 28th minute, completely against the run of play, they constructed a brilliant counter. James Maddison picked up the ball deep in his own half, spun away from his marker, and sprayed a phenomenal pass out to Dejan Kulusevski on the right flank. Kulusevski drove at the City defense, cut inside onto his favored left foot, and unleashed a thunderous strike that flew past Ederson and into the back of the net. It was a stunner, a bolt from the blue, and suddenly it was one. The small contingent of traveling Spurs fans went wild. The goal completely changed the dynamic of the game. Suddenly, it was Tottenham who looked confident, passing the ball with purpose. The City crowd grew a little quieter, a little more anxious. The game became a fascinating tactical battle. City still had the majority of possession, but Spurs looked dangerous every time they broke forward. The halftime whistle blew, with the score locked at 1 apiece. It was a captivating first half, setting the stage for an even more dramatic second. Everyone in the stadium and watching at home knew this match was far from over. Time to catch our breath before we dive into the second half. As the second half kicked off, Manchester City came out with renewed intensity, clearly having received some strong words from their manager at halftime. They were determined to reassert their dominance. The first 10 minutes of the half were a siege on the Tottenham goal. Crosses flew in from both flanks, and Vicario was called into action multiple times. In the 55th minute, he made an incredible double save, first denying Haaland from point-blank range, and then scrambling to his feet to block Foden's follow-up shot. The Spurs keeper was having the game of his life, but the pressure was just too much to withstand. In the 61st minute, City finally broke through again. It was a goal of pure, unadulterated quality. Phil Foden picked up the ball on the left, jinked past 2 defenders, and floated a perfect cross towards the back post. Arriving like a freight train was none other than Erling Haaland, who rose majestically above his marker and powered a header into the top corner. There was nothing Vicario could do about that one. 2-1 to Manchester City. The relief around the Etihad was palpable. Surely, now they would see the game out. Following the goal, City controlled the tempo. They kept the ball, frustrating Spurs and limiting them to speculative long-range efforts. Rodri was a colossus in midfield, breaking up play and starting attacks. It looked like a professional game-managing performance to secure the 3 points. As we moved into the final 10 minutes, Tottenham's manager made a bold change, bringing on Dominic Solanke, their recent signing, to add more of a physical presence up front alongside Son Heung. It seemed like a hopeful roll of the dice, but it would prove to be a stroke of genius. The game was ticking towards the 90th minute, with City looking comfortable. Then, the unbelievable happened. In the 89th minute, a hopeful long ball was flicked on by Son into the City penalty area. It fell slightly behind Solanke, who was moving away from goal. What he did next will be replayed for years to come. With his back to goal, Aimprobi said, leaping into the air and connecting with the ball with an audacious scorpion kick. The ball looped over the helpless Ederson and nestled into the far corner of the net. The stadium was stunned into silence, apart from the delirious away end. It was a moment of pure footballing magic, a goal of the season contender, without a doubt. The referee added 5 minutes of stoppage time, and it was frantic, end-to-end chaos. City threw everything forward, desperate for a winner. In the 94th minute, a deep cross found Haaland at the back post again, but this time his volley flew agonizingly wide. At the other end, Spurs nearly won it themselves with a lightning counter. But Son's shot was bravely blocked by Dias. The final whistle blew on a truly epic encounter. A 2-2 draw that felt like a win for Spurs and a devastating loss for City. What a match for incredible goals, heroic goalkeeping, and a moment of individual brilliance that will live long in the memory. For City, it's 2 points dropped in the title race. A frustrating result after dominating 4 large periods. For Tottenham, it's a massive point gained on the road, a testament to their resilience and quality. This result keeps the title race incredibly tight and proves once again why the Premier League is the most exciting league in the world. Matches like this are what we live for. That's all for this recap. What did you think of the game? That Solanke goal, was it the best you've seen this season? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more football content, and I'll see you in the next video.